Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages or the cards that come out in this reading for you today. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come out and what messages come through the cards that do come out in this reading today. So the first card we have is the Three of Wands and we have the King of Cups. So we do have some fire sign energy. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Leo or even an Aries. Or you could be dealing with a water sign. So another Cancer or a Pisces or even a Scorpio. And we have the Two of Swords and it's in the reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Two of Pentacles also in the reverse. So this Two of Pentacles showing up here in the reverse, this does feel like an energy of trying to be able to juggle a lot of things at once. I do feel like, especially when it comes to a lot of responsibilities, there is a sense that this time is a pretty busy time. And I do get that there's a desire to be able to kind of manage everything in a way that everything's able to still function, everything's still able to persist. And I do get that with the Two of Pentacles showing up in the reverse. This feels like an energy of a desire to be able to prioritize this connection amidst all of everything that is going on. I do feel like with the Three of Wands showing up over here, this feels like an energy of kind of being in a space where somebody feels like they're waiting, or it's a sense of actually waiting for something. I do get that with this Three of Wands showing up over here. This does feel like an energy of kind of having some kind of distance in this connection, or even some kind of delay that's making it necessary to have to wait on something. But with the Three of Wands showing up over here, this does feel like positive energy, because they do get that there's a sense of actually being able to get closer to the end of that waiting period and being able to get closer to what you want and being able to kind of manifest that. I do feel like this person is trying to manifest something in this connection. They could be trying to manifest a experience with you, or even trying to manifest an opportunity in this connection with you. Do you feel like with the Three of Wands, this feels like also having a very promising energy in this connection. It feels very positive, especially for the future, and having a lot of things like growth and expansion in your connection. Do you feel like that's what this person wants? That's what their intentions are towards when it comes to this connection. And even when it comes to the feelings that they have towards you, I do feel like this person is in it for the long haul. They want something that is going to go the distance. With the King of Cups showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of kind of being in a space where there could be a lot of emotions in this connection when it comes to the way you feel for this person. But I do feel like it's within control. I do feel like it's handled right when it comes to the emotions and even the emotional connection. There is a sense of being able to experience a connection that feels like on an emotional level, you're able to feel a sense of safety emotionally. I do feel like this person also being someone who is kind of contributing to being able to feel a sense of your emotions being understood, being handled right in this connection with them. I do get that with the King of Cups showing up over here, there is a lot of love. It does feel like there's a lot of feelings, and I do feel like they're coming from a sincere and genuine place. I do get that with this Two of Swords showing up in the reverse. So it also feels like an energy of being in a space where somebody's kind of trying to offer clarity at this time to you. I do feel like they could be doing that through their words. So again, that with the Two of Swords showing up in the reverse, this feels like an energy of being in a space where this person is also able to be able to communicate with you from a space of clarity, because they themselves are in a space of having clarity on the situation. It feels like a decisive energy. I do feel like they are choosing you, they're choosing this connection. And the Two of Pentacles also feel like they are prioritizing this connection in a way that it deserves. So I am going to clarify these cards. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. we have the Hermit card in the reverse. We have some Virgo energy with the Hermit. You could be dealing with a Virgo. And we have the Wheel. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Judgment card. So we also have some more Scorpio energy with the Judgment. So with this Judgment card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being in a space where I do feel like there's a sense of actually having some realization surrounding this connection. I do feel like there's a sense of also realizing how much it means to someone. And I used to get that with the Judgment card showing up over here. So it also feels like it's also contributing to this person making a decision. I do feel like they're in a decisive energy and they are making a decision surrounding this connection. I do get that with the Seven of Pentacles showing up over here. It feels like someone who's ready to put in effort into this connection. So I feel like there could have been some delays. I do feel that with the Seven of Pentacles, the sense of actually being ready to be able to put in effort to make things work. I do get that with the Seven of Pentacles, there is a lot of investments and a lot of care when it comes to how this person feels about you and this connection. I do also get that with the Seven of Pentacles showing up over here, it's a lot of growth that this person is on an individual level. They are really coming into or experiencing, and I do feel like with the Hermit card showing up in the reverse, it feels like a sense of being in a space where it's like you're ready to be able to welcome somebody into your space. I do feel like there's a sense of actually kind of wanting to be able to connect more. With the Wheel card showing up over here, this feels like a connection that does feel quite significant as far as the way in which it's making someone feel. I do feel like divine timing also being indicated with the Wheel. And with this Three of Wands showing up over here, it feels like an energy of waiting. But do you feel like everything happening at the right time? And with this Wheel card showing up over here, definitely feel like this person feels very lucky to know you, to be in connection with you, and for this connection. There is a sense of actually feeling quite fortunate. With the Wheel card showing up over here, this feels like this person actually being invested emotionally. So you do feel like emotionally their emotions are tied in this connection to this connection. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have make the effort. We have trust. And we have stay optimistic about your love life. So with the make the effort card showing up over here, I do feel like this person is putting in effort. I do get that they want to be able to put in efforts in this connection to be able to see things move forward. I do feel like they are in a space where they are, I do get that when it comes to this connection, it is something that they're putting their attention towards. They invested. They are trying to make it work. I do feel like they are in it, all in. And with this trust card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being in a space where there is a sense of actually being able to have a lot of faith for the future when it comes to the future of this connection. I do feel like with the trust card showing up over here, this does feel like there's this situation that does feel like it is calling for you to have faith. I do feel like things are going to get better. With this stay optimistic about your love life card showing up over here, it also feels like there is something that's to come. With this Wheel card showing up over here, it also feels like changes, and I do feel like changes on the horizon that are going to change the connection or even change something in this connection for the better. I do feel like there is a lot of reasons to stay optimistic. With the stay optimistic card showing up over here as well. So those are the messages that I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.